gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the morning to y'all, man. Happy Tuesday. Glad to have you guys here, man. Shout out to everybody that is here in the chat and that is here watching. To those who are here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like, man. And if you want to hit the notification bell and leave a comment, please do so. Welcome to your platform, our platform, the nation's platform. It's Raiders Allegiance, man. Good morning, Raider Nation Live podcast. With yours truly, Lunatic Raider, man. Thank you guys for spending your morning with I. Don't you mean me? Yeah, that too. With me and I. Me, myself, and I. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to NorCal Raider Jesse, man, my dude. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here for real. Fitzy, what is the deal with you, my brother? Thank you for being here. Raider Kush is in the house, man. What is the deal? What is the deal for real, for real? Yes, indeed. We got Brando in the house, man. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Yes. Farham, my other guy. What is the deal, man? Happy Tuesday. Hope all is well. Dominic 5, man. Salute to you as well, my brother. Thank you for being here. JB on the good foot, man. What is the deal, man? Salute to you as well. Digital Prayers. That's my other light-skinned partner. What's going on, dog? What's going on? Purple rain, purple rain. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. That's just a little medley for Digital Prayers, man. What's the deal? Willie Wayne, top of the morning to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. No other than Raider Mickey Ficky Goon in the building, and the building's packed. What is the deal, man? Top of the morning to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Yes, indeed, man. We got the Raider Room in the house, man. Can't forget about you, man. Thank you for gracing the channel with your presence, my brother. It's always good. Charles Washington, what's the deal, man? What's the deal, man? Hey. Oh, man. That's my guy right there, man. Top of the morning, man. I try to make everything all wonderful with smiles and laughs, man, before you head out into the real world where, you know what I mean, you know how the nation get down. Motherfuckers outside looking in like a frown on us. But hey, all you gonna get is a black eye. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for being here, man. 2 Red Rings is in the house, man. What is the deal, my brother? Yes, indeed, man. Oh, you got the hamburger beer? What? I told you I'm growing it back, man. I'm growing it all uniform. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna dye it like green, and then I'm gonna get some little drops red and some yellow, and then I ain't doing none of that shit. Hey, salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here for real. We got Curtis Williams in the house, man. What is the deal, man? Top of the morning to you, man, for real. Good to have you here for real. Who else? We got Raider Syndicate in the house, man. What is the deal, man? It's Tuesday, bruh. Hey, we getting every day passes by, we're getting closer to free agency. It's about to be nuts. It's about to be, I'll show you how nuts it's gonna be. No, I'm fucking with y'all. It's gonna be nuts, man. It's gonna be nuts. I think it's gonna be a crazy ass free agency, man. But when Friday comes, we're not doing what the fuck Friday. This Friday, we're gonna go ahead and jump in and take a look at free agency at different positions and players out there that the Raiders could be interested in. But we're gonna do that Friday, man. We're gonna kick it off, and then when Monday comes, it's on and cracking. Tampering period begins on Monday and Tuesday, and then we get into the free agency frenzy on Wednesday, man, and I hope it's a good one. I hope we do some good shit to get this team better, you feel me? For real, for real. Who else we got in here? 631 ENT, man, what is up, man? Hey, top of the morning, my brother. Thank you for being here, for real. It's a pleasure to have you here. Jorge C, good morning to you as well, my guy. You already know what it is, bruh. I got the cup right next to me, you know, filled up with some of that, you know what I mean? Filled up with some of that goodness, you know what I mean? We're gonna get to it, for real, for real. And like I said, shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Like I say, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. We know what it is. It's the motherfucking Raider Nation, man. Hey, salute to y'all, man, for making this shit happen and supporting this channel, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. To the 6 people that unbecame members of the channel, hey, enjoy life, man. I thought you loved me, but that's all right, though. Peace. Shout out to the chat, baby. This is for y'all, man. The real ones. Oh, I be putting that shit in the freezer, boy. Oh, Frankie Sanchez, what is the deal, man? Pyro, my dude. Top of the morning, man. Thank you for pulling up, for real. All right. So today, this is going to be the final time we talk about this shit. Y'all might have seen my post in Instagram early this morning, as well as in the community on YouTube. We are going to go ahead and end the Kardashian and the Kardashian back and forth banter, the beef, the feud, whatever you want to call the shit. It's done with. Carr's gone. He went and got his bag from the Saints. So let me just go run through a little bit of headlines through the NFL, man. Just to have the news at our fingertips. Lamar Jackson will be getting franchised by the Baltimore Ravens. So if any hopes of going and trying to get him, done deal. Depending on what franchise tag they get, you know what I mean? So that's yet to be seen. As well as the Giants is to use the franchise tag on Daniel Jones. That we don't know which franchise tag they're going to use on him. The Raiders franchise tag Josh Jacobs, which we don't know what franchise tag they used on him. So all this is going to be coming out. We're going to know more as it goes on. For those who don't know, here we go. We're going to go ahead and lay out Derek Carr's new contract with the Saints. And after this, we're done. We're moving on. We're going to go get our new quarterback, whether it's in this draft, next draft, Stidham, Garbers, Aaron Rodgers, Garoppolo, whoever the fuck becomes the quarterback of this Raiders in silver and black. That's what it's going to be. So let's go ahead and just finish it off. Derek Carr has a 4-year, 150 million of it will 150 million contract, 4 years with the Saints. 100 million is total guaranteed. 60 million is fully guaranteed over 2 years, and then 10 million becomes fully guaranteed after year 1. That's what the Saints broke him off with. So Carr got his money. No longer a Raider. Anybody that was hoping that the deal would fall through, we couldn't find a quarterback and Carr come back, not gonna happen. The era is over. Rest in peace to the Raider career of Derek Carr. Man, he was here for 9 years. Now he's gone. Now we're done with that. Let's move on. So now we got the free agency jumping off. Like I said, Friday, we're really having an in-depth show on Friday morning, digging into the free agents that's out there that will be available at all types of positions: wide receiver, defensive tackle, linebacker, safety, corners, and the list goes on. You know what I mean? Defensive tackles, the list goes on. Defensive ends. We're going to get into that Friday. So I want to save all that for Friday. I already got everything set up for that. So right now, we're just going to take on the news as it comes. You hear the rumors out there about the Raiders and fucking... See, these ain't really rumors, though. Let's keep this shit a buck. I'm tired of all these other motherfuckers on their channel talking about the latest rumors. If a motherfucker has an opinion on what the Raiders should do, that is not a fucking... Come on, bro. I get tired of that shit. That is not a fucking rumor. That is some other motherfucker's opinion. Or what the Raiders should do. That's no different. If I said oh, the Raiders should go ahead and trade back from 7, then wherever they trade back to, go defense and go Hooker in the second round. That's not a fucking rumor of what the Raiders is gonna do. That's my opinion on what I think they should do. And these other fucking channels putting this old clickbait shit out there talking about rumors, and these motherfuckers ain't even rumors. It's somebody's fucking opinion. Come on, bruh. It ain't like a motherfucker got somebody inside of the organization that said, hey, don't tell them you got it from me, but the Raiders is about to do this. That is a rumor. Not what the fuck you think the Raiders should do. Man, y'all motherfuckers always putting out your own fucking narrative to get clicks. Fuck your clicks, bitch. Shit. We want the truth. We want real rumors. If there's really rumors floating, such as, like, they're saying, oh, the Raiders are still in on Aaron Rodgers. Are we? Are we truly still in on Rodgers? How the fuck do you know? Did somebody tell you some shit that wasn't supposed to be speaking but spoke? It said, oh, the Raiders are still after him. Or is that your opinion? You think the Raiders are still after him? Stop giving us this fucking bullshit. Every fucking day, I'm scrolling through shit trying to get real fucking news so I can go ahead and give it to the rest of the nation in case they have not heard what's going on. And I want facts. Not what the fuck this motherfucking moron over here on ESPN or this dumbass on Twitter or this other asshole on YouTube is coming up with their own fucking opinion and then passing it off as, oh, there's a rumor. It ain't no fucking rumor, bruh. Come on, man. Come on. Stop lying to us. You want us, the nation, to click on your shit, to see the bullshit that you did when we start reading. Oh, man, this is bullshit. This ain't no motherfucking rumor. Man, I get tired of that shit, bro. Give me some real shit. We know free agency is about to jump off. If you have heard anything that is rumbling around within the organization, that is a rumor. Not outside of the organization with someone saying what we should do. Man, these motherfuckers, boy, I tell you, you want to slap them in the face with 9 inches of limp dick. Shout out to NWA. The real motherfucking crew. You feel me? Man, we want official news and facts. Say that shit, Willie Wayne. We want that. Man, stop feeding us. Stop blowing the smoke up our ass with that gay shit. Why are you putting your lips on my ass and blowing smoke in it? You know what I mean? You don't need that bullshit. Hey, you know what, Brando? We don't give a fuck what the Saints think. For one, they're NFC. We don't face them this year. Fuck it. If they pay part of that money, of course, it's successful. Hey. But if some way, somewhere, the motherfucking football gods all of a sudden put the Saints and the Raiders in the Super Bowl in Vegas, you know what I mean? There's going to be that narrative. Now, let me know this. So if the Raiders do play the Saints in the Super Bowl, right? Hey, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but look. Do the people that call themselves Kardashians, are they going to wear a Car Raider jersey or a Car Saints jersey? Makes you wonder. What the fuck is going on? My fucking phone going off like nuts. Almost be a alert. Oh no, come on, bro. I'm doing a motherfucking show. Y'all want to do motherfucking shit. Fuck, fix motherfucking shit. But I gotta get Dirty Low need a motherfucking pitch. I got him though. Yeah, man, but that's the kind of shit that I just want to get off my chest, man, because I'm steady trying to keep up because we're Tuesday now. Then tomorrow's Wednesday. It's gonna be motherfucking Monday. Legal tampering starts Monday. So, for those 2 days, even though they can't sign, the real rumors will come out about who the Raiders have agreed to sign and for how much. All that's gonna leak out because you can't agree to a contract. You just can't sign off on it until Wednesday, when free agency really starts. But that's the kind of rumors I'm talking about that we want to know. We don't want to know your bullshit ass opinion. Shout out Raider Ben. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. Shout out to the 31 watching, man, worldwide, man. Hey, One Nation, baby. Hey, thank y'all for pulling up. That's my QB. Sillimer promoting the Dennis Allen. What did you say? A Dennis Allen fire? You're saying, man, I don't care what the fuck the Saints is doing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Now, I got family members in Louisiana that are Saints fans. You know what I mean? So I hope they go 0-17. It is what it is, bro. Give a fuck who quarterback they got. Go 0-17, because they was talking mad shit to me when I was out there a couple of times. What about your Raiders? What about your Saints? Now they about to find out if Carr legit or not. But it ain't our business. We don't give a fuck. We need to know who the fuck our quarterback is gonna be. Who's gonna lead us into the future and be that team that Mahomes and them be worried about, like, fuck, we gotta play these motherfuckers. That's the kind of team we need to put together. That's what we need to focus on. The Saints ain't even nothing to worry about. That ain't got shit to do with us. They gotta worry about motherfucking Kamara going to prison for doing the shit he did in Vegas. So they gotta worry about their own shit. You know what I mean? What? Reach Island? What you say? Reach Island Wi-Fi channel. I hope Brady goes back. Brady is retired, bro. I don't think Brady coming back. He's done. He's done. They said it. You know what I mean? I think it's just, you know, it always come. He played long enough. You know what I mean? He played long enough, man. Hey, we don't have Carr ain't our fucking business no more. Unless a motherfucker's a free agent and we're talking about signing them, that's who I'm worried about. I don't give a fuck about Carr. Fuck it, Carr's his own man. He made his own decision. Hey, good luck going to the NFC. Shit, the weakest ass conference out there. We know the real teams get down with the AFC. We know what it is. We gotta worry about us. Hey, salute to Michael Guerrero, man. Thank you for being here for real. Yeah, we got to worry about what we gonna do. You know what I mean? We ain't for us to spend any kind of fucking moments thinking about the Saints. Why? They're not a conference division rival. Period. You know what I mean? They not even a fucking second thought. We don't even play them this year. So what we need to do is worry about who the fuck we gonna get to be in the silver and black for years to come. You know what I mean? Even if it's a stopgap quarterback, who it is, and then what's the plan after that? That's the shit we need to consume ourselves with. You feel me? Dirty, what's the deal? So that's the only thing I'm worried about right now. I want to know what free agents we got our eyes on. And we're not gonna know until Monday. If we got motherfuckers that's like in focus that we can actually sign, that's gonna come out Monday. Maybe. You know what I mean? Hey, they're so motherfucking secretive with they shit. They might wait a day or two and then announce it. You know, when they're coming, all of a sudden we done signed like 3-4 people. Like, what? We signed who? You know what I mean? But just make sure you get people who come and can fit what the fuck we trying to do. Don't go out there spending money on 35-year-old ass players. We don't need, you know what I mean? Unless you're just doing them for 1 year, just for, you know what I mean, for purposes of training up rookies that you plan on going into the draft and selecting, then I can understand that. Get a veteran to go ahead and coach these dudes up, because do we bring Perryman back? He can be that dude. But if you don't bring Perryman back, is there a veteran linebacker that you would want to go ahead and be that guy at the second level of the defense to teach these young dudes like Masterson, Darius Butler, Diablo, and then maybe you go into the draft and you draft 1 or 2 linebackers as well. That will be a good, solid veteran at that position to teach these guys. You know what I mean? So I can't. I'm telling you, I'm excited. I can't wait to see. This is my motherfucking team. I give a fuck. I want to see what they do. You know what I mean? I want to see they do. What do they do? Who do they go after? Who is really on their motherfucking free agency board? I don't want Jimmy G. He said he's the Anthony. No, he's not. He's not the Anthony Richardson of the NFL. Jimmy G ain't running 4.4 and jumping 40 and a half inches. Nope. Now the accuracy might be the same. You know what I mean? Hey, Anthony Richardson might be the Bruce Campbell of the new Bruce Campbell. Remember, Bruce Campbell threw up hella numbers at the combine at offensive tackle and never panned out in the NFL. And we drafted his ass. He was the workout warrior. He was even on Sports Science. They used him on Sports Science to show how hard he can hit because he was just an athletic freak. Another dude who never panned out. What was the Sean Oakham from Baylor? Wasn't he a defensive tackle? What happened to him? He ended up having to go to Canada. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers, man, I'm trying to tell you. But we got to get this quarterback situation right. Right. Don't be like the Cleveland Browns when they drafted Mayfield. Remember they got Mayfield over Lamar Jackson and motherfucking Daniel Jones. Don't you do no Cleveland Brown bullshit. Grab another Baker Mayfield over Lamar Jackson? Are you fucking serious? Bruh, I know they regret that shit. Especially when he ain't even with the team no more. Hey, you know what? That's the thing too right there, Brando. You might have to move up for Stroud. I like Stroud. The more I go look at Stroud's tape, I was looking at it yesterday, and I was looking at it again this morning. And I was watching the Death Star report shit. Why? Motherfuckers are saying they don't think Stroud is mobile? Are you fucking serious? The way Stroud was throwing that ball, man, is like he's smooth with it, but his accuracy and his numbers speak for it. Stroud got good numbers, bruh. Good numbers. And I guarantee you, Hooker would be in the same conversation if Hooker was not dealing with an ACL and being 25 years old. I promise you, Hooker would have been in that same conversation. Because at 6'4", 218, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, never dipped below 60% completion rate. Had a 69.3, I think, or 69.3, I think Hooker was. And Stroud was 66.9. Something like that, 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Hey, bruh. Accuracy-wise, these dudes take care of the ball. They're not reckless. They're not reckless with it. You know what I mean? Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you could probably groom Richardson, but why would you put yourself in a position where you have to groom a quarterback to know how to throw? Or how convenient would it be to have a quarterback that already knows how to throw? You know what I mean? All you got to do is teach them the system. That's what the Raiders need. We need a quarterback that already can throw, and all they got to do is just teach him the system. Richardson, you got to teach him the system and teach him how to throw. Bruh, fuck that shit. What if he don't catch on? Like Tebow. They was trying to teach Tebow how to throw. You know what I mean? Didn't work. So it's like, shit, I'd rather have a quarterback that's already, the talent's there, teach him the system. Let him get familiar with the system and then let him go. Let him go. But they think C.J. Stroud can start right now, and I believe it. With the weapons that he would have on this team, Stroud by hands down. I think he can hit the ground running. Now with Hooker, you got to worry about the ACL. They said he'll be ready by the start of camp. Is that fact or is that cap? You know what I mean? We don't know. They said he's on target. He's on target health-wise, and every team checks him out. You know, when you're at the combine, boy, them doctors be there. Them doctors is checking everything out for real. So it's just, hey, Greg, what is the deal, man? Top of the morning to you. Yes, sir. Let me see. That's my QB, bro, Jimmy. He said Jimmy Glass. Bro, I don't want Jimmy. And I'm going to tell you my reason why I don't want Garoppolo. Because if the Raiders go after Garoppolo, you know what that tells you? He's not a stopgap. He's not a stopgap. Aaron Rodgers is a stopgap. We know 2, possibly 3 to him, not on the team, but just 2 minimum. That's all Rodgers will give you. But I don't want to give up no high draft pick for him. Now, if some way in a perfect world, if Green Bay say, look, you can have Rodgers, Just give us a 3rd round pick. I would jump my ass on that. I would get Rodgers and then go ahead and draft a rookie and put him behind Rodgers about a year or 2. You know what I mean? Maybe you do a Rodgers deal 2 years. You redo his contract 2 years. One fucking year guaranteed. 2nd year is an option depending on how far along the rookie done came. Some shit like that, you know what I mean? But you can't have your hands tied though. What is the deal, Rob? The top of the morning to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. D Minutes in the house, man. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we in the house this morning. No, Anthony Davis? Yeah, you talk about Unibrow from the Lakers. He did run a 4.4. He ran a 4.420. Anthony Richardson, he ran a 4.440. Oh, man. You know what I said, what I meant. Shit. You know how many times I done heard you say some shit? Like you meant this. Man. Who got accused of rape? Raider Room? Edmonds? Hey, look, you know what? It's crazy how that fucking Jalen Carter shit came out before the combine, watched before the draft. You think that? Watch this shit. This shit never fails. If something's gonna come out with a fucking NFL player touching on somebody, some bitch is gonna wait. I ain't gonna say it like that, but if she lying, she a bitch. Some bitch is gonna lie and say, motherfucker, I'm getting off subject. Y'all heard about Mahomes' brother? Oh, motherfucking perverted ass. She probably kissed on a chick at a restaurant or something. Now she getting him for sexual harassment. He looked like a weirdo. That motherfucker looked like a straight weirdo. The Lasers, you mean the Lakers? The Blazers is running them off. You know what I mean? We done took down the Magic and the Pistons. Lillard, I told you, Lillard can't be stopped right now. He good for 40 a game. Better hope he don't break out with 81 next time. And we still got to get healthy, though, man. But off track, we all subject. Let me see. Now, the defensive tackles. Now, I have not heard anything latest on Jalen Carter. I don't even know if he's going to go ahead and do his pro day now, but you would think, because that's what the whole idea was. He was going to do the pro day instead of doing it in the combine. So, does he have the measurables to make a motherfucker be like, Because like I said, I don't think the charge on them are that severe. They're only a misdemeanor. He only got hit with misdemeanors. And if it was that severe, it's sure the fuck wouldn't be no misdemeanor. Shit, I'm knowing. I've been hit with felonies. Bruh, if it's a felony, they gonna hit you with a felony. They not gonna be leaning, he about to go to the NFL. Let's hit him with a misdemeanor. Now, when you got 2 motherfuckers that died, if he was responsible for it, but obviously I don't think he was responsible. Not to be hit with a misdemeanor, that don't add up. That don't add up at all. Oh, man. You say if you want Richardson. Hey, Ben, you say that, but watch a motherfucker jump up to 6 and grab him. That's going to be the crazy shit right there. Come on now. If you wanted Baker Mayfield at number 1 overall, then the Cleveland Browns don't know football. You know what I mean? They don't know football. Motherfucker, I'll tell you, motherfuckers be salivating over the athletic ability. That's all. What you think the combine is, bruh? The combine ain't shit but fucking to see how athletic you are. That's it. But yet your stock can go up and down depending on what you do at the combine. That's what I'm telling you right now. Somebody's gonna grab fucking Richardson. I promise you. He's not gonna drop. Because you're gonna have some teams that's gonna sit there and try to compare him with Lamar Jackson. They're gonna try to compare him with RG3, which they ran that motherfucker into the ground and ended his career early. You know what I mean? But there's gonna be a team that do that shit. Watch what I tell you. Somebody always reaching. You know, kind of like grabbing Leatherwood in the first round like we did. Somebody always reaching. It's going to happen, bro. We don't even have to draft Richardson. He going to be gone before even 7 get there. Watch what I tell you. If we want to do anything right, we need to go ahead and talk to Chicago about moving up to number 1 and getting Stroud. If you feel that Stroud is that dude to lead this franchise 10, 15 years from now, you got, and I heard the Bears, all they want is 2 future first-round picks. So one of them will be a swap from 1 to 7, and the other one will be a first-round pick next year. And to really sweeten it over any other team trying to jump to 1, we got a 5, 6, and 7 extra that we can throw in there just to here, bruh. And we will still have all 7 rounds covered. But I mean, if you feel like Stroud is that dude, you gotta make that move before somebody else try to do that shit. Don't try to move the number 3 to Arizona and then a motherfucker jump you by going to number 1. Fuck that shit. You don't trade the house. Well, not even the house. 2 first-round picks to move up. Well, I don't even know what Arizona would ask for the 3rd pick, to be honest with you. But they're trying to move motherfuckers too. I know the Rams are having a straight garage sale. These motherfuckers having a garage sale, boy. Everything must go. Shout out to Friday After Next. Everything must go. Oh, next Friday, huh? Everything must go. No, not next Friday. Friday After Next with fucking Cat Williams. Even you, ho. Everything must go. Even you, ho. Cause I'm here, man. They trying to move motherfuckers for real, for real. They trying to clear. See, that's what happens when you invest in winning now and you sacrifice the future with your draft picks by getting all these players to win now. Okay, they got their Super Bowl. It worked. But now, since you didn't do shit last year, now you trading off people and not going to get back what you gave up for them. You know what I mean? Shit, Chargers doing the same shit. They about to lose motherfuckers. They clearing salary. There's going to be some names in free agency, boy. It's coming. More motherfuckers. By each day, motherfuckers you're going to hear is getting released. Trying to free up money under that cap. Let it be. Let it be. He said Junior Kush. Damn, you got your boy smoking early? No, I'm fucking with you. That's like naming my son Junior Hennessy. Yeah, I'm taking Junior Hennessy to Kung Fu class. What the fuck you name him? little Hennessy. You've been giving him drink? Shh, don't be telling nobody that shit. No, I don't think Seattle ain't going after Richardson. Not after they gave that money to motherfucking Geno Smith? They breaded him out. They keeping his ass. Does it work out? I don't know. Shit, that's Seattle. Like I said, NFC, I don't give a fuck about the NFC. Fuck it. I hope, Ben, and to be honest, I hope a team values Richardson more than they value CJ Stroud. That means they're going to take him and push Stroud down. But you got 6 motherfucking picks ahead of you that you got to hope and pray nobody wants that motherfucker, man. But I don't think that's going to work. I don't think hoping and praying is going to work. Nope. You're going to have to go ahead and be aggressive and jump up and get them. That's what I see happening. If that's what they really... You know what I mean? But I think Hooker's on their radar, bro. The Raiders done talked to Hooker twice already. You know what I mean? So we'll see. That's why I can't wait, bro. This shit's so dope. This shit is dope as fuck, man, to see how this shit unfolds, man. For real. Nah, the Raiders ain't that type of team. That's not the same Raiders, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't the same Raiders. I think I believe in Ziegler knows his shit. I don't think he's gonna do nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because we're just fans looking from the outside looking in. These motherfuckers actually are getting real deal information about what other teams are doing. Motherfuckers is telling them, motherfuckers find out shit. That's why if you notice, when you get into a draft, for instance, why did we move up to get Zamir White? Because wasn't the Chargers right behind us and grabbed the running back right after we did? So how did the Raiders know to move up over? They get it. All teams get some kind of inside information, bruh. That will make teams jump each other because they know what that motherfucker's about to do. And out of nowhere, Raiders have moved up and grabbed such and such. They know more than we do. So I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't think it's one of them things where Ziegler ain't gonna know what to do and he ain't gonna do nothing stupid, bro. And especially if they go defense out the gate. If Stroud ain't there, if they don't try to move up and get Stroud and they stay at 7, it's gonna be defense. There's too many good defensive players in here that can really come in day one and start. Whether it's a corner, whether it's a defensive tackle, they got some good ass edge rushers out there. Hey, there's some shit out there. You know what I mean? It's pretty much, I don't think they can really go wrong because we got so many holes on defense. It's like whatever the best available defensive player is there at 7, if that's the route we go, we gonna hit it. We gonna hit. You either gonna get a bomb ass defensive tackle, you gonna get a bomb ass corner. You know, if you want to go defensive end, you can do that shit. It all depends on what the best available for need is at that moment. And thank God we got a lot of needs because you won't reach them. You can't reach. Not with everything on defense you need. Well, you can reach. But everything that's going to be available is everything we going to need on defense. You ain't gonna be no safety and we're going to be like, the best available at that time is a safety. And we're going to like, no, we're going to bypass them. Shit. You better grab that motherfucker. We not sold on motherfucking Morig. That ain't your dude. You know what I mean? Or if a motherfucking corner come up, nah, we're gonna go stick with Amik Robinson and we're gonna stick with Rock Ya-Sin. Shit. If Witherspoon there or Gonzalez is there, motherfucker at 7, grab that motherfucker, boy. You get you we need secondary like a motherfucker, boy. The way they was just letting teams just catch passes in the middle of the field on us. We do need linebackers, but we'll see what happens in free agency because they got some nice young free agent linebackers that's out there, bro, coming off of good years, and they only made less than $1 million salary last year. So it won't break the bank just to pay for their services at potential. And they're young dudes too, mid-20s. You know what? I can't say we are getting hooked because this is the game that they're going to be playing. They're shooting dice, basically. You know what I mean? They're hoping they roll what the fuck they hope to roll. And it's not given that you going to roll that shit. So if you sit there and you play around and that hooker will be there at 38 in the second round and a motherfucker grab him at 37, you're going to be pissed as a motherfucker. If that was your game plan. But being at 30, that's why I said do not be surprised if you catch the Raiders doing some shit like moving back into the first round with that second round pick because it's a high second round pick. It's a high second round pick. You're only 6 picks away from the first round. You can easily package some shit up with that too. To move up 6 spots, shit, if you want to give them a 5, 6, and a 7 with that second round pick. If you want to do that shit, and you won't take a hit but the second round, but then that second round becomes a first round. So you'll still have, man, bruh, don't be surprised. The motherfuckers got the ammunition to go ahead and move right back into the first round. That's why I said Thursday night, I'm going live on the draft, bruh. I'm going live because I'm telling you, I wouldn't put it past the motherfucking Raiders to trade and get back into the first round. There's something there. Then you could get Hooker at the end of the first round if that's what they want to do, if that's their target. You get them at the bottom of the first, thinking that, everybody else that wants to get them is going to be in the second round at the top waiting. You just jump them off. Go, shit. Jump to the 30th or 31st or whoever the fuck is out, you know what I mean? Whoever wants to trade, they pick. But like I said, hey, it's going to be fun to watch this shit. Oh, I'm going to wear a condom during the motherfucking draft. Stroud, he had elite weapons and elite offensive line. But see, here's the thing, Dominic. See, a lot of people say that shit. A lot of people say, "Oh, Stroud, I don't want to buy into Stroud because he had elite receivers." What the fuck you think Stroud would have if the Raiders grabbed him? Would he have elite receivers here? Devontae Adams elite? A healthy Darren Waller? Renfro? Aren't they elite? With elite run game? And your offensive line was ranked 10th overall in a first-year system. First year. Now, you could tweak the offensive line to improve it, but I think they're going to pretty much might keep it the way it is. So let's see what year 2 does now that they know and they're familiar with the system on what to do. You know what I mean? Like I said, they were ranked 10th in a first-year system. That is the thing I'm talking about right there. You know what I mean? Maybe you got to keep that continuity. That's the one main constant. You got to keep that continuity on the offensive line because then they're going to start moving as one. When they start, moving, especially if you don't keep trading out positions and swapping them around. See, I think this past season, I think McDaniels was trying to figure out the best combination of 5 and also at what spots of players who can play multiple positions. You know what I mean? I think he was really trying to get a feel of what the best 5 were. And I think he has an idea. So that's why Illuminor, they're discussable from what they say. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a rumor or an opinion, but if Illuminor is rumored to be in discussion with the Raiders to come back, then they're trying to keep that 5 the same. Which why? Why not? Can 10 go to 5 by just staying together another year? So it's a wait and see, bro. But I don't believe in that. Oh, Stroud only looked good because he only had elite receivers. He's going to have elite receivers if he comes to the Raiders, bro. Matter of fact, he will have better receivers if he comes to the Raiders. He will have fucking professional receivers if he comes to the Raiders. So I don't even see that as an excuse. You need a combination of a lot of things to stop Mahomes. And when I say combination, basically, you need your whole defense. Don't say nobody can stop Mahomes. You know what I mean? Oh, they can stop Mahomes. Don't forget, they didn't win the Super Bowl last year. Somebody stopped them. Tampa Bay stopped them in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So I would not say that. He can be stopped. He's human. You know what I mean? You just got to put together a defense with top tier type talent that knows their responsibilities and work as a team. That's all you got to, and be constant and consistent. Just constant getting at his ass. We lacked a pass rush up the middle. We know we need defensive tackles. See, we're not foolish to this. We know this. We know we need a secondary. You know what I mean? That works hand in hand with the up front in the trenches. You know, you get a pass rush where Mahomes gonna be running around, but you get some good defensive tackles that's mobile and relentless, like play after play after play, and then you can get some corners who can lock down and play man to man, and just lock them up. Be on their hip, on the wide receiver's hips. You know what I mean? Make it where he doubt his ability to make that pass to get to his motherfucking receivers. You know what I mean? It ain't like the receivers he had are all pro. You know what I mean? They got rid of it's their system. But now you got to think of this also. Does the system take a hit now that Bieniemy is gone? You know what I mean? I know they moved the next dude is, but do they have the same mind frame as Bieniemy had of understanding this offense and calling the right plays? You know what I mean? So it's time to see. And then at the same time, do we draft the right defensive players that can fit what Patrick Graham wants to do? So, hey, like I said, man, I think majority of the picks this draft is going to be defense. Free agency, the same thing. There's really not a lot. I think you could probably go free agents at wide receiver. I think Mack Hollins, I think you might bring him back because, like I just mentioned with the offensive line, he would be 2 years in the same system. I think, like they say, they preach continuity. That's how you get it. Being consistent. You got to have consistent players in this consistent system to be able to perform consistently. You know what I mean? Say that 3 times fast. Say that 3 times crazy. You know what I mean? So that's the thing right there, though. Hey, I would never say never, Roland. I would never say never. It depends on however bad a team wants a certain player. If they want them real bad, they're going to do what they can do to move up to get them. And why would they? Hey, they were willing to give up the first and second round pick to get Davante Adams. So they've done it before. They traded high picks before. You know what I mean? It ain't like they've never done that. They did it last year. They gave up a first and second in the first in the first year to get Davante Adams. Was that a bad choice? So if they did it again to move up to get CJ Stroud, I don't think that would be a bad choice if they feel that's the quarterback of the future. If you really want him, you go get him. Man, hey, Ben, say that shit for real. Like I said, Stroud would come right in here and have elite type talent around him. He wouldn't even have to force the ball. But if his accuracy still, I ain't gonna say stay the same, it can improve because of the motherfuckers he's throwing to. His accuracy could actually improve coming to the Raiders even as a rookie because he does not have to force anything. We see what Davante Adams does once he gets the ball. He makes shit happen after that. You know what I mean? And with a run game, we know Josh Jacobs is back. He got franchise tag. He will be here. So you would have an elite running game that will suck everybody in on play action passes. You know what I mean? If they can go and get a complimentary wide receiver too, preferably one with speed to be able to stretch that field vertically, that's going to open up that field. There's going to be a lot of gaps. And guess who's real good at sitting down in those gaps? Mr. Renfro. You know what I mean? Mr. Renfro. So while they double teaming motherfucking Davante, the fast ass whoever we get at receiver, at the wide receiver too with speed, if we can get another Ruggs, man, that would be so nice. That can catch and fast and run routes. Because I'm telling you, you'll take that safety with you. Then all you got a quarter of the safety on motherfucking Davante. You know what I mean? And then what they gonna do? Just go man up in the box? No, you're not gonna stack the box against fucking Jacobs? Oh, you about to be damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm telling you, I think this offense is one piece away from actually having that offense that's damn near unstoppable. I think the only way that our offense could be stopped is if we stop ourselves. We just got we got that kind of talent. Then you also got to figure in that Renfro and Waller has to stay healthy as well, along with everybody else, not just them. Everybody on offense, the starters, have to stay healthy. And then our depth, especially wide receiver, we're so thin at wide receiver, we have to go address that too. So we'll see what free agency gives us, as well as do we make picks like in the middle, late rounds for wide receivers as well. Because we don't need a starter in the draft. We just go get some depth that we can just constantly just, you know what I mean, throw motherfuckers at you. And And that's what I kind of want us to do on defense in the trenches on the defensive tackle side and the ends as well. You know what I mean? Because after Kuntz, then what? Defensive end after Kuntz, then what? You know what I mean? So hey, this dude, this is an exciting time to see this shit unfold, bruh. I'm telling you. Would you rather have Jalen Carter sack Mahomes 4 times a game? Shit, what? Richardson throw 4 TDs or with 4 interceptions? Well, actually, his numbers in college, it would have been more like 4 TDs and 2 interceptions. You know what I mean? Don't forget, he had 17 touchdowns the whole year with 9 interceptions, bruh. That's 2 for 1. For every 2 touchdowns he threw an interception. That's Richardson's stats. Factual. The boy he don't even know what 60% completion rate looks like. He never hit that in college. Last year was his best year. I think he was at 59%. The year before that, he was at 51. So that's why I said his accuracy, bro. He's not that dude. You thinking just because the motherfucker run fast, he can throw the ball. Just because he got a hell of an arm, he accurate. It don't work like that, bro. His accuracy always been troublesome his whole college career. There's not been a glimmer of hope for Richardson in college. Now, your expectation is hoping that your quarterback coach can coach him up to be more accurate. But what if they can't? What if fixing his accuracy is null and void? Then what? You're stuck with a 5-year quarterback still trying to work with him? You know what I mean? But what about a quarterback that already can throw, that already is accurate? All you need to do then is just teach him the system. That's what I'm saying. When it becomes between Stroud and Hooker, those are the 2 guys. Both of them had high accuracy rate. CJ Stroud last year, 66.3%, I think it was, completion rate, 41 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. And Hooker was 69.6 with 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Bruh. And we talk about Richardson at 53%, 17 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Over half his touchdowns were fucking interceptions. That's why I said people can stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Just because these motherfuckers get excited because this motherfucker can jump high and run fast. It would have been spectacular if he was a wide receiver doing all that shit. Let's keep it a buck. If he was a wide receiver running a 4.40 at 6'4", 232 pounds with a 40.5-inch vertical, we would all be like, oh shit, get his ass. But he's not a wide receiver. You don't need a quarterback to jump 40.5 inches. What a quarterback gonna jump that high for? What, he throwing to himself on a 50-50 ball? Now the speed, yeah, that can come into factor if they do a bootleg and all that other shit, RPO, and he keeps it and runs. Yeah, that speed can help you. But what does that all mean if you can't be accurate with your passes? You know what I mean? Don't just go on YouTube and look at his highlights. Go watch a whole game on Richardson. He wasn't lighting it up like that. Like I said, 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions last year. 53% completion percentage. Bruh, that is not good. That is not good. You go on YouTube and you look at his highlights, they're showing you all the completions. They're not showing you none of the misses. And you're like, ooh, this motherfucker good. Ooh, he can throw 80 yards. But he can't throw the shit accurate consistently. And you know what, Bean? I had a motherfucker say that if you get Richardson, you got to start him right away. Well, so what happens when we get the #1 pick? Do we go after Williams from USC then and say fuck Richardson, or make him battle it out? Do you grab 2 quarterbacks 2 years in a row? Because I tell you what, I bet you Williams will be better than motherfucking Richardson. Now, I'm not, like I said, Richardson might pan out. But he's at that point where you gotta fucking coach him and teach him how to throw right. Terrell Pryor had that same issue. Come on now, Terrell Pryor is the first fucking Richardson we done had. Think about it. But what happened when they moved Terrell Pryor to fucking wide receiver? He was killing it. He killed it for the Browns at wide receiver. Richardson might want to think about becoming a wide receiver, dog. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. He might want to become a wide receiver. Then you got something. But all that hoopla about this motherfucker running 4.44, jumping 40 and a half, getting records on the broad jump, none of that shit's helping a fucking quarterback win games. Come on now. None of that is helping a quarterback win no game. Like I said, that's a good analogy too. That's what was Terrell Pryor's 40 time? Because don't forget, Terrell Pryor was not in the draft. He did not go to the combine. Remember, what was the secondary draft that he had? Because you remember he got in trouble for selling with his rings, his bowl rings. So he didn't participate in the combine. So the real numbers on him, we don't really know, but I bet you he probably would have had the same measurements as Richardson. I bet you. That's crazy. He's the next Terrell Pryor. And Terrell Pryor even admitted they never worked on his throwing in college because, like the old saying goes, your gift is your curse. If you're mobile like that, they're going to throw a lot more plays in for you to be mobile. And I promise you, it's the same fucking call since high school, Pop Warner, college, that they've been having him run, that they're going to have him try to run in the pros. And I'm not saying play-wise, I'm saying using his legs to tuck the ball and run that shit, because that's what every fucking fast-ass quarterback has ever been asked to do. And some careers get damaged and destroyed because of that shit due to injury. Every mobile quarterback, hey, watch. How many times do they let Hurts run it in Philadelphia? Bingo. How many times they let Kyler Murray run it in Arizona? Bingo. Every mobile fucking quarterback, here's extra plays for you to run the ball. Because they're trying to utilize that God-given ability. And then motherfucker, watch. How long you think Kyler Murray gonna last in the league? His little ass getting smashed by 300+ pound lineman, 250+ pound linebacker. Getting smashed every fucking time he try to run the ball. He ain't gonna last long, bro. And it's a sad thing to say that shit, but that's the way the league is. If you a fast ass running or quarterback, they gonna put in place for you to run the ball and get your ass worked. ACLs, MCLs, LCLs, ICLs, Achilles, all that shit's gonna happen. And you know what? You make a good point, Daniel, because I'm thinking, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. If John Gruden was the head coach still, do you think he would go after motherfucking Richardson himself? Nope, he probably go after, hey, you know what? He probably will go after Levis. You know what? I bet you that's what Gruden would have did. Gruden would have went after Levis. Maybe Gruden was racist. He don't like black quarterbacks. No, let me quit. That's an opinion. That ain't no rumor, y'all. Don't you spread that shit. Nah, we don't want CJ Stroud. We want Levis. He's the only white guy that's left in the top 4. Nah, I'm fucking around. Man, hey, I just want whatever decision that the Raiders make, I swear to God, I hope they hit it out the park. That's all we can ask for as fans, y'all. Just hope he hits it out the park. And you know what, Dominique? Now, that is exactly one of the reasons why I said don't be surprised if the Raiders, like if they skip a quarterback at 7 and go defense, then trade back into the first round, bottom of the first round, to get a hooker. Because I'm telling you, hey, Hooker's gonna be a good ass pro. I promise you. I promise you. He's that dude. Like you figure you marvel at Richardson being 6'4", 232, but this dude is 6'4", 218. At a 6'4" frame, I mean, he could put more muscle on, and he's mobile as fuck. Go watch Hooker. Matter of fact, go watch the Florida-Tennessee game when Hooker and Richardson play, and they battled. They battled in that game for real. But Hooker won the game. Hooker was like, and you got to just watch the game and like, Hooker was hitting these motherfuckers, and then when he tucked it and ran, the motherfucker, hey, I'm so mad that he tore his ACL because I would love to know his measurements. Just in comparison, but I know his accuracy is like off the chart. Let me check these other dudes out too, because I never did go look. I was looking at the 3 quarterbacks that everybody kept talking about that we should take, but I never checked on Will Levis and them. Especially like last season, what was it, 2022? Let me see something. See, Levis don't impress me neither. This what Levis is. See, I hope we don't take this motherfucker just because he got a strong arm. See, this is the same kind of scenario we're dealing with Richardson. Motherfucking Levis had 19 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Bruh, that's like Richardson shit with a 60.9 completion percentage, which is more than Richardson. At least he got, his accuracy is damn near 61. Richardson with 53. That's why I said, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. And only with Levis's freshman year, he was 50%. Actually, 59.6% completion percentage. His TDs to interception ratio, yeah. Last year, Levis was 19 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. But look at this, the year before. 24 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. I don't fucking want Levis. Motherfucker's not showing me shit. That motherfucker throws interceptions, bro. I want somebody that takes care of the ball, man, because I'm telling you, turnovers are a momentum killer. And we're going to have the kind of offense that we expect to score every fucking drive. You're not going to score every drive, but you got to have the expectation that you're going to go out there and score every drive. You got to have that mentality. Now, let's see Bryce Young. Bryce Young is a little dude. He's the next Kyler Murray. Everybody is so consumed with the athletic ability. Yeah, the athletic ability, that's exciting. You know what I mean? It's exciting. It's like a motherfucker that can just get up there and dunk, but he can't shoot a lick. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he only good for dunking. Now Bryce Young, now I understand what the hoopla on Bryce Young is. He has good stats. Last year, he had a 64.5 completion rate. 32 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. See, he takes care of the ball. But look at the production. Like the year before, 47 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And last year? 66.9% completion rate. So Bryce Young, I can understand it. The only knock on him is his stature. He's only 5'10". But he takes care of the ball, and he's very productive. Highly productive. Now, that could be a cause of the type of offense he's in and the weapons around him as well. But long as he gets drafted by a team that has those weapons too, he should be fine. If not, then you'll find out if this is fool's gold or if facts that his stats are what they are. Can he do it? Because you know Alabama always got elite ass. There's always a receiver coming out of Alabama. You remember last year? Who was the dude that Alabama had that tore his ACL last year and should have been the #1 receiver taken? You got to remember, Bryce had that motherfucker at his disposal as a weapon on his offense as well. You know what I mean? So you do have to look at that too. But what team drafts him? They're talking about him going #1 overall. I don't think it's going to be Chicago. Chicago's sitting up there talking about they're going to stick with the receiver they got. So old ass Phillip Rivers. Oh, Niners really ain't never gonna win no Super Bowl. I hope they do sign Phillip Rivers. You know he good for choking. That ain't gonna matter. Shit. I hope they get his ass. Rolando McClain. You remember? Hey, for real. He was a fucking absolute phenomenon at linebacker because of his height and weight. Like he was a big ass linebacker. But it didn't pan out, bro. He wasn't too bright between the ears. Man, I'm already knowing, bro. There's a lot. Hey, I just hope we get it right. I mean, we're overdue for getting a good ass draft. You know what I mean? We are overdue. No, I wouldn't. I would not trade for the number. The only way you trade for the #3 pick is if Stroud does not get picked within the first 2 picks. If Stroud is your thing, but you don't jump ahead right now and do that shit because a team will jump to 2 or 1 and beat you if that's really who they want. You know what I mean? That's got to be a last minute ass trade to go ahead and get the #3 overall pick. Why go #3 when you can just go #1? Fuck it. If you're giving up all that, go #1 then. Yeah, Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon, dude. I like dude too. Yup. Nolan Smith. Yeah, hey, for real. Raider room, that's solid right there too. Yeah, but you know, there's dude, we got options. You know what I mean? But yeah, to have 2 first-round picks, that'd be lovely. That'd be lovely. Why couldn't this have been the year that we traded Khalil Mack and have 3 first-round picks? You know what I mean? Why this couldn't be that year? We could have did some big shit with 3 picks in this draft, defensive-wise. You know what I mean? Hey, that's my QB. I believe Hooker will be gone in the 2nd round. That's why I say don't be surprised if we move into the bottom of the 1st. I think he'll make it by that far. You know what I mean? But only make that move if he's there at that spot and the team is willing to make that trade. Which you know what I mean? They'll just move down a few spots into the 2nd round and pick up some other shit along the way. You know, bias. But I mean, at least we can go in and what you call it, get defense and go Hooker all in the 1st round. Bam, get the best defensive player at that position wherever we, at 7. Then in the bottom of the 1st, move back into the 1st. Bam, get Hooker if he's there. Our quarterback and our one of our solid cornerstones on defense in this draft. Bam, we done knocked it out. Now we go into the rest of the draft. You know what I mean? There won't be no 2nd round pick. But fuck it, I don't care if we get 2 1st-round picks and not have a 2nd. No more. Fuck it, give it to me. Give it to me. You know what I mean? Give it here. Give it to me, girl. Give it to me. Yeah, I see them got us taking Richardson, man. But see, they got that Al Davis mentality. Remember, Al Davis was the one to be mesmerized by 40 times and motherfucking verticals. You know what I mean? Now I think we got somebody in the front office, but we didn't have nobody in the front office with Al Davis here either. You know what I mean? So maybe this time around, well, not maybe. Hopefully, same as maybe, huh? Ziegler and them go best available, bro. Don't reach for Richardson. Do not do it. Do not do it. You don't trade up for Richardson, and you don't reach for him. I think if some way, somehow, but see, if somebody want to trade with us to move up to 7 and we drop back some, that might be the move up. Depending on what quarterbacks are left on the board, I think the Colts will take Levis. I think Bryce White will be the first quarterback taken. I think Stroud. That's my word. My word is Stroud is the second one to come. I think Levis goes third. Richardson will be fourth, but will Richardson go at 7? I don't know. Because I don't think, to be honest with you, the rumor is, and these are rumors, these ain't opinions, the Bears they're willing to move from number 1, and Arizona's willing to move from number 3. If those 2 picks move, most likely whoever they trade those picks to are going QB. They're going QB at 1 and 3. You know what I mean? So, bruh. Like I said, we gonna have to wait and see how this shit go. Nah, he'll sign the franchise tag, man. He said he will play under the franchise tag. Just because he signed under the franchise tag don't mean they can't discuss a long-term deal. And he does not want to play until he wants to be done with football by the age of 30, bruh. So, you know what I mean? He got another 3-4 years in him, which I think one more contract, and then, you know what I mean? Fuck it, make him and Zamir White your 1-2. Because he said, as long as you get the pieces around him, because I know one thing, if you don't get like an Aaron Rodgers on offense, but you get like a CJ Stroud, bruh. Because even CJ Stroud said he said, what receiver would you want to throw to? It's Adams. He said Adams. He said, I don't want to say this because it's going to stir the pot, but let's just say Ocho Cinco's favorite receiver. And Ocho Cinco's favorite receiver is Devontae Adams. Nah, they ain't hold nobody hostage, man. We not so fuck these other teams. We don't need to cater to their ass. Cater to us one time. Why we can't have teams cater to us? Why we gotta always cater to them? Nah, he don't feel disrespected. He said, he came out of his own mouth in the interview. He will play under the franchise tag as long as the Raiders get pieces around him. He said that. This ain't hearsay. This is not opinions. These are factuals what came out of Josh Jacobs' mouth. He said that himself. So what, we're saying he's lying? He don't really feel like that? Shit, he's still getting 10. I think they say, some people be having the numbers confused. They say 10.8, but I swear when I looked it up, it was 10.1 mil. That's fully guaranteed though. But don't be surprised if he gets a deal. Come on now, everybody that was eligible to get an extension, well, not everybody, but most of everybody that was eligible to get an extension, they got it. Carr got it. Waller got it. Renfro got it. Max Crosby got it. So don't be surprised if they give, hey, Carr left $30 million behind. You know what I mean? And if we go get a rookie quarterback, we ain't got to spend $15 million on a quarterback. He's going to be making the rookie minimum, well, not minimum, but whatever the rookie slotted at the spot he gets drafted, he's going to be getting that. And Stidham is not getting no big-time contract. But if you go Garoppolo, money gone. You go Aaron Rodgers, money, half the money gone. You know what I mean? You got to all factor that shit in. I don't think we're going to go after Rodgers. I'm telling you now. What is the deal, Wild Turkey? Top of the morning, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I unfollow the Raiders. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one. What do you do? Go get the tattoo removed too? He got the Raider tattoo covered up. That's gonna be a hard ass cover up since the shield is all black. You know what I mean? I don't be biting into that shit. Oh, he unfollowed the Raiders. Shit, I unfollowed my mama. No, let me quit. My mama ain't got no IG account. That shit don't matter, man. Exactly. Hey, Sean Johnson, bruh, watching that boy throw, and he doesn't. It's like the way he's not even throwing it hard. He got that nice little release, and it's always tight spirals, and he's hitting the motherfucking receiver. Like, I sit there and I like. That's why I want to see Hooker throw. You know what I mean? I wish he was I wish he was healthy, because I want to see exactly, like, okay, let's see what he looks like against with receivers he never played with. You know what I mean? It's easy to play with receivers you've been with 2-3 years in college. You know what I mean? You can get a familiarity with them. You know what I mean? But what does it look like with him throwing to the receivers he don't even know they fucking tendencies? You know what I mean? But the way he was hitting their ass was like, and then watching him play, I'm like, this motherfucker right here? This motherfucker right here? This nigga right here? You know what I mean? See, that's the thing though. He's a project. All projects you don't get an A on all your projects. Terrell Pryor didn't get an A. Tebow didn't get an A. What Baker Mayfield doing? What about Johnny Football? What is he doing? These were all projects. They said that shit about Manziel. He couldn't throw. You know what I mean? Said the thing, Terrell Pryor. He was mobile, but that was it. He's actually switched to wide receiver while being a pro in the NFL. That's why I said these projects don't. Why not get a quarterback that's already a proven, accurate quarterback? Why not? Let's get that bullshit. Let's get a project out the way. Stroud is not a project. Hooker is not a project. You know what I mean? Not even the old boy from Alabama. He's not a project. But Richardson's the project? And I mean, it's measurable. Yeah, that's wonderful. But that does not mean you're going to win games. It does not mean you're going to win games. And I think, man, I don't know, bro. I'd rather have a quarterback that's ready to hit the ground. Stroud is ready to start day one. I think an edge that you would give Stidham over, if you brought Stidham back over CJ Stroud, is the knowledge of the system. But if Stroud is smart to be able to grasp that offense quickly, just everything he can do right now is going to fall right into place. And then you got to also factor in his fucking playmakers around him, bro, is going to make him better. They're all going to, when they're in practice, they're going to all be feeding this dude all kind of information. Adams, Waller, Renfro, Josh Jacobs, Stidham, McDaniels, they're all going to be in his ear, feeding him all this information to process. And once he's able to process it fast, it's a wrap, bro. He got all the intangibles. That's a fact. It's not, he will never be a project. I'm telling you now, Stroud is not a project. Stroud is going to hit the ground running day one. That's right. Hit that like button. Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching. I'm about to jump off here, man. Y'all be having me in these discussions. I love y'all for that, man. I love talking this Raiders shit for real. Hey, salute to all y'all watching. Please, if you have not done so, I know I keep saying the same shit, but I need y'all to be a part of this, man, because everybody's a part of the Raider Nation. You guys are the Raiders allegiance. This whole channel is built on the platform of us, the Raider Nation, regardless of your fucking sex, your religion, your race. It don't matter. You're a Raider fan, this is the place for you. So I thank y'all for being here. Salute to you guys in the chat, man. Thank y'all for keeping this motherfucking shit lit. I try to get to all y'all questions, man. Tubby in the house, man. I gotta make sure I don't miss none of y'all while I'm on my way out. Tubby's in the house, yes indeed. But this has been a dope ass conversation, man. This is a dope ass conversation. I can't wait until Monday. I'm keeping it a buck. Hey, Cash Money, what is the deal, man? I don't know, bruh. Because all his time in college, same Richardson. It's the same. You know what I mean? You might be able to teach him how to throw, but if you're a quarterback, why should I have to be able to teach you to throw? You're a quarterback. You know what I mean? You're a quarterback. It's like if you grew up being a pitcher all your life, do I have to show you how to throw a pitch in baseball? If you're a point guard, do I have to show you how to run an offense and shoot? You know what I mean? You're actually talking about having to teach a quarterback how to be a quarterback. So that means they've been using him wrong all his life because his numbers ain't adding up. It's not productive. It's not something you want as your starting quarterback. You know what I mean? For every 2 touchdowns you throw, you giving up an INT all 3 years. Matter of fact, I think the second year was worse. You had 6 TDs and 5 interceptions on limited play. So, I mean, I look at the stats, bro. The stats don't lie. The numbers don't lie. It showed. Now, there's different reasons and different excuses, but I don't think you go into the first round of a draft and draft a quarterback that is a project. You don't draft project quarterbacks in the first round. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Raiders got Garbers. Garbers was undrafted. That's a project. You know what I mean? That's a project. An undrafted quarterback that you kept and protected on the practice squad is a project. Not a first round pick in the top 10. That is not a project. That is a starter. You know what I mean? That is a starter. You don't draft a quarterback in the top 10 and sit him on the bench for a year or two. That does not happen. They are starters. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a wait and see, bro. We'll see how this shit unfolds for real. See, I know about Stroud. Hey, Sean Johnson, you preaching to the choir, bro. I'm right there with you, bro. I watched Stroud play. You know what I mean? I went back and analyzed his shit, and I'm like, beautiful footwork. Beautiful ball he throws. Tight spirals. Doesn't panic in the pocket. If things collapse, he moves around. He is mobile. I don't know what the notion is of people thinking that he's not mobile. I don't understand that about Stroud. He's mobile. I just don't know his 40 time. I would love to see just how fast he is. Just because. Not that it's going to change anything. It's not going to help him throw better. You know what I mean? But yeah, hey, Stroud never dipped below 60%, bro. Same with Hooker. Hooker never in his whole career. Like, he'd been in college for 5 years. He didn't play his rookie year, but them following 4 years, that's experience. See, people want to knock him for being older, but he has more experience than these other motherfuckers coming out also. You know what I mean? That's enough times in college to fuck up and get it right. You know what I mean? Joel E. Remember, did McDaniel say he like? I don't remember. I don't remember. But McDaniel's offense doesn't really call for a quarterback that's hella mobile. You know what I mean? Sit in the pocket and deliver that shit, because Brady wasn't the most mobilest motherfucker. You to be honest with you, he wasn't like lighting it up with his motherfucking 40 time. Yeah, he got motherfucking 6 Super Bowls with him. So shit. Yeah, bro. Hey, Kush, I'm so excited for the free agency and the draft. The free agency is gonna set us up and show us exactly what our path in the draft needs to be. You know what I mean? So I'm juiced. I'm juiced for real. Yeah, every quarterback does have flaws, but your flaw shouldn't be you don't know how to throw. You know what I mean? That was Terrell Pryor. Man, that's why I said Richardson is Terrell Pryor 2.0. Same exact shit. Same exact shit. Same exact shit. Even Pryor said they never taught him because, see, like I said previous on this show, you're gifted your curse. You're so fast, so mobile, that all your coaches through your whole life been asking you to run the ball and not working on you sitting in the pocket and delivering those passes accurately. You know what I mean? That's your curse. Your gift is you're mobile. Your curse is they don't worry about passing. If they just tuck it and run. Because they couldn't, you know what I mean? He was that dominant. That was Terrell Pryor. Oh, don't worry. And he said that. He said they never worked with him on throwing the ball at Ohio State. They never worked with him. They wanted him to run that shit. That's why I said, man, hey, that's one thing about being a mobile quarterback, bro. They're gonna every level is gonna utilize that shit. It's another wrinkle they can add to their offense. You know what I mean? It's another wrinkle, and that's exactly what the fuck is gonna go down. But Joe L.E., this is the thing about this draft. He's not the only mobile quarterback in the draft. You know what I mean? He's not the only mobile. Even Levis is mobile. You know what I mean? Stroud is mobile. Hooker is mobile. That's the crazy I've never seen a draft with this many mobile quarterbacks. And I ain't just talking about just able to move out the pocket. I'm talking about go watch Will Levis play. Kentucky. Watch him. Watch this motherfucker put a ball down and run. I'll be like, damn, this white boy got motherfucking wheels. I'm like, this white dude got wheels. Hey, you get those motherfuckers that can do that shit. Dirty, we already know NWA in the building, bruh. We've been here ever since I went live. We've been here. You know what I mean? NWA is always here, bruh. We like air. No matter where you go, you smell it. You know what I mean? Here, what day they say? Here, taste this. Yeah, you ain't got air like that. You ain't got air like that in the hood. Yeah, you ain't got air like that in the hood. Taste that. Yeah, that's that NWA air, fool. It don't taste like shit. It don't taste like shit. It tastes like you got an attitude. You know what I mean? Shit. All right, y'all, man. Let me hop off here, man. I need to go ahead and hit this motherfucking sack. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here, man. Hey, we're going to do this shit tomorrow morning. Don't worry. We got more discussions. We can keep this shit going if y'all want to. Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all spending your time with me this morning, rocking with your boy right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. It is Good Morning Raider Nation Live Podcast with your boy Lunatic Raider. But yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. Please subscribe if you have not done so. Like I said, I'm out this motherfucker, man. I'm about to go get me some. I gotta knock down this beer and then go to bed. You know what I mean? Give me some shut eye so we can come back and do this shit tomorrow, y'all. Hey, I love y'all, man. The world's most dangerous chat, man. You already know what it is. NW motherfucking A, baby. We ain't going nowhere. We just gonna make shit a little more difficult for the others. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. I'm out this bitch.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.